They told you education is the key. They said, go to school. But why are so many graduates purposeless and jobless? On EduShift, we spot the cracks. We challenge the educational system. Torn between science, arts, and commerce, we bring clarity and answers to your questions, and we light up the path for a generation ready to stand out. Come enjoy discussions with educators, employers, and counselors. Let us fix this problem of career misalignment and help you discover yourself. EduShift, only on Global TV.
And welcome to another episode of EduShift, where we help you shift towards education that aligns with purpose. I am your host, Priscilla Obasi, and today we're talking about one of the most, I would call the most important conversation we can ever have in the space of education. One of the most important conversations we can ever have about Nigerian education. Our topic is from classroom to career, preparing students for life after school. Now, we have thousands of young people graduating every year from secondary schools, universities, polytechnics, yet employers keep saying the same thing. They are not ready for the workplace. They are not built for the workplace. Students are passing exams, and I can tell you that for a fact, and that many are not gaining the skill that life will demand from them after school. So today, we will examine why this happens, what is missing, why parents must rethink, or what exactly parents must rethink, what schools must rethink, and what students themselves must begin to take seriously if they want to thrive in the real world. If you are an undergraduate, if you are still a student, and even if you have graduated, this episode is just for you. We want to ask one important question. How do we truly prepare our children not just to graduate, because it looks like that is what we do. We prepare them to be able to go to school and graduate successfully. But how do we prepare them beyond graduation? How do we prepare them to succeed? Now let's begin. Let's begin with the gap between the school and the real world. For decades, Nigerian education has built around one thing, and that is passing exams. We train students to memorize their notes. Some lecturers will ask you to give them the marking scheme, meaning exactly what they have taught you. We train them to memorize definitions, to memorize theories, to memorize past questions. If you have passed through the four walls of Nigerian universities, you will understand what I'm talking about. But the reality is that the real world does not reward memory. It rewards problem solving. It rewards communication. It rewards creativity. It rewards collaboration, initiative, emotional intelligence, digital literacy, adaptability. I'll take that again. The real world rewards problem solving. It rewards communication. It rewards creativity. It rewards collaboration. It rewards initiative. Your ability to take initiative, to do things without being told. It rewards emotional intelligence. It rewards digital literacy. It rewards adaptability. Now, if you've not built skills in all of these things I have mentioned, then you're not preparing yourself for the real world after school. And if you have passed through the falls of university and you see that you're lacking all of this, then you can know where the problem is coming from. And that's why we're here today. The classroom by itself cannot teach us all of this. That's the reality. You will not learn all of this in Nigerian according to our curriculum. There are special courses that might teach you this, but not everyone indulge or not everyone, studies such courses. But it is possible to learn it on your own. It is because of this gap that students step into the world confused. They step into the world anxious and unprepared. We don't teach confidence in our classrooms. Most do not even know how to write a good CV, a good curriculum vitae, how to behave in an interview. Always anxious, always scared, no confidence whatsoever. Most people don't know how to think for themselves. They don't know how to manage money. They don't know how to communicate professionally and passionately, or even how to identify their own strength. This truth is quite painful, but clear. We are preparing children to pass exams rather than preparing them to pass life. What these employers are looking for, like I said, this episode is it's one of the most important conversations we can ever have in the space of education. These are what employers are looking for that you don't know. They are looking for let's start with whether it's even a multinational government or agency, whether it's a bank, whether it's a tech company, whether it's a fashion hub, whether it's a fashion house, whether it's a media organization, or a startup. The new world of work has changed. You cannot keep working with the orientation that your primary school teacher gave to you, your secondary school teacher gave to you, and even your university lecturer gave to you, because the world is moving fast. Employers want all of this. Number one, they want people who can think. People who can think. Can you think? Are you able to put one or two things together on your own? Are you able to solve immediate problems? Employers want people who can communicate clearly. The lack of confidence causes people not to communicate clearly. There's a certain method of doing a particular thing you want to do, and you don't even know how to express it. You don't know how to profile your solution. You are confusing every person that gets to hear you. Employers want people that can communicate clearly. They want people who can solve problems without supervision. How good are you in solving problems? Have you been able to solve your personal problems before without calling on some relative, your mom or dad, to help you? Have you been able to pass all of that phase? Have you been able to move away from your own phase of solving your personal problem to solving the problem of a neighbor, a friend, a sister, a brother? A lot of people can actually do this, but when they go into the workspace, I don't know the mentality that says it is do as I say. No, you can take initiative as long as they are constructive, as long as they are productive. Employers want people who can learn fast. Because of how fast the world is going, it's because of how fast things are coming. There's this need. You need to have the ability to be able to learn fast. Technology is evolving every single day, and those that cannot meet up with it will be left behind. You don't want to have a company that still operates, with archaic structures. They will not be able to make profits, and they will not be able to pay you. So it's only realistic for you to be able to move fast, to learn fast with the evolving times. Now, employers also want people who are emotionally stable and reliable. You cannot be in that space where every single thing affects your mood. You're having a heartbreak, it's affecting you. You're having marital issues, they are affecting your workspace. Nobody wants that. I'm sure you wouldn't want that if you own a company. So these are the skills we need to learn. Emotional intelligence, the ability to name emotions and handle them without allowing them to overlap or interfere in other activities. Now, a degree is no longer the finish line. It's not that point where you get to and you rest. No, it's only the starting point. Finish school today and the job market will immediately ask you, what else can you do? Gone are those days when you're done from school and there's some job waiting for you. But right now, it's not enough. And sadly, bad news, our curriculum has not been updated. So there's a lot of work for you to do on your own. There's a lot of learning for you to do on your own. And the beautiful part of it is that you don't have to wait to get to that finish line before you start to learn. You can learn everything pari passu, right? Learn everything at once. Okay, so what else can you do? I want to ask yourself that question. Beyond reading and cramming, how can I apply whatever it is I'm learning today? How can I apply whatever it is I have learned today? And if you cannot apply it, you need to get extra skills. You need to not just be able to apply it, but to be able to apply using the 21st century skills. The tech world or age skills, right? This is why people must begin to prepare early, even before you graduate. Why students get lost after school? There are major reasons. But I'll give you 3 major reasons why students get lost after school. Number 1 is they were never exposed to real life skill in school. Number 2, no financial literacy, no communication training, no digital skills, no leadership exposure. I had to put all of that in one point because those are really important. Like these are skills that are required, for success. And that was number 1. That was number 1. The fact that they were never exposed to real life skill in school, and it lists all of this. Then the second reason is the fact that they do not have mentorship. We have had an episode here where we talk about mentorship. If you miss it, kindly go back to that episode. Mentorship is required for success. If you don't have anyone to guide you, if you don't have anyone to help you discover your strength and your passion, you are likely not to be able to do it on time. And before you get to that age where you're able to realize, you don't have the strength, you don't have the agility, and unfortunately, your story is written that way, or sometimes just keeps going down. So you need to get mentors. Number 3, they were only taught to follow instructions and not to think. If you have a parent that always tells you, do this, don't do this, they will never give you the ability to use your initiative to think. A child who spends 15 years copying notes will struggle to take initiative. Now, what schools must start doing? We'll learn all of this after the break. Please don't go anywhere.
Edutainment time on EduShift.
Words are tiny, but oh so strong. They can build up or break what's wrong. A whisper, a shout, a kind little phrase can brighten the darkest of cloudy days. It's not just what, but how I say that makes my message fly or stay.
I shape my words like clay in my hands.
Molding ideas making you understand.
I pause to breathe, I lift my chin, because clear speaking is where I begin.
So I'll speak with care and let you see the power of words lives inside me.
Happy! Who puts sugar and Jesus in jollof rice? I know what I'm doing! No budget you that passy.
Where are you? Can't you see the way we are suffering, Lord?
I decided to be a chef. I am an entrepreneur.
You mean entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur. We were supposed to start by selling jollof rice to our classmates. Classmates don't have work, they can't pay me. Because school is having her 10th anniversary. Asma, give me. You don't live with me, please cook it. I want the country to cook jollof rice.
Hey!
Do you think City is in my level? She's not.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side.
I know what I'm doing.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Nicolás Andrela. La flagelación en las escuelas es una práctica que debe ser erradicada. Los niños y jóvenes tienen derecho a un entorno seguro y protegido, donde puedan aprender y crecer sin temor a sufrir daño físico emocional. El castigo físico no es una solución efectiva para corregir comportamientos. En su lugar puede generar miedo, ansiedad y baja autoestima en los estudiantes. Es hora de buscar formas más constructivas de enseñar y corregir. Los docentes y las autoridades escolares deben priorizar el bienestar y la dignidad de los estudiantes. Juntos podemos crear un entorno escolar más seguro, inclusivo y respetuoso donde los estudiantes puedan crecer y desarrollarse plenamente. Gracias. Okay. Buenos días, mi nombre es Nicolás Andrela. La flagelación en las escuelas es una práctica que debe ser erradicada. Los niños y jóvenes tienen derecho a un entorno seguro y protegido, donde puedan aprender y crecer sin temer a sufrir daño físico emocional. El castigo físico no es una solución efectiva para corregir comportamientos. En su lugar, puede generar miedo, ansiedad y baja autoestima en los estudiantes. Es hora de buscar formas más constructivas de enseñar y corregir. Los docentes y las autoridades escolares deben priorizar el bienestar y la dignidad de los estudiantes. Juntos podemos crear un entorno escolar más seguro, inclusivo y respetuoso donde los estudiantes puedan crecer y desarrollarse plenamente. Gracias.
Guys, gaslighting me.
Jesus. So what's the meaning?
I don't know. Everybody says it. We are year one now. Me too. My holiday was amazing. My holiday was drama free. What does she mean by drama free? I'm yelling. You see what she's doing?
I don't want peace.
A guy's gaslighting me. I don't care. How will I know how to light a gas?
So what's the meaning?
I don't know. Everybody says it. Gaslighting is when someone tries to make you feel like you're wrong about things that you know are true. Was a dog gaslighting Aisha?
Tired of reading? What's even the point? After exams, I'll forget everything.
But learning is not just for exams.
Then why do we stress ourselves with all these subjects?
I want to be a doctor. So when I learn science, I imagine helping sick people in the future.
So you don't actually for test scores?
No, I read because every subject connects me to my purpose. English helps me explain myself. Math helps me calculate. And science helps me understand the world.
Wow, I've only been reading to avoid failure, but you read to build your future.
Exactly. Education is like a map. If you follow it along with your purpose, you'll achieve something great.
Then from today, I'll start reading with my purpose in mind. Education is not just about certificates, but about discovering and preparing for your purpose.
Amazing performance there by our kids. We're going to talk about what schools must start doing. If schools truly want to prepare students for life after school, they must go beyond chalk and talk, or we call it, not right nowadays we use the marker, right? Let's call it the chalk and talk. Schools must begin to integrate, number one, career guidance, personality assessment. Career guidance and personality assessment to help students understand their strength, their potential, their natural inclinations. Number two, I wish this message is spread fast and wide, because if all we do is just come to this space and listen and that's all, nothing happens. So we must share and spread the news. Number two is soft skill training. Students should learn public speaking, should learn teamwork, should learn problem solving, negotiation, etiquette. There should be a course that will be introduced to, help students learn all of this, to integrate every single point, especially the soft skill training. Number 3, digital skills across all subjects, not only computer classes. Students should learn research skills. Students should learn basic coding. Students should learn digital communication. Students should learn online safety. Number 4, exposure to leadership roles. Let students lead programs, clubs, projects, and so on. Leadership grows by doing. Number 5, project-based learning. Reduce memorization, increase creativity, give them projects. I see lots of schools do this, and I can say it's a good one. What parents must start doing, every person, every caregiver has their role. Number 1, parents must have a major role in preparing a child for career success. The first role is to stop forcing children into courses they do not want. We cannot overemphasize this. Some children are naturally artistic. Some children are entrepreneurial. Some are technical. Some are academically gifted. Some are not. Purpose is different for everyone, and it is the responsibility of a parent to understand where your child falls in this category. Number 2 is that every parent must encourage curiosity and exploration. Let children try new things. Do not get offended when they try things. Let them attend camps. Let them experiment. Let them fail and learn from their mistakes. Number 3 is pay attention to your child's natural gifts. Their natural flow is clue to their future. Stop raising children who are not, or who were trained to only fear you. That would be the 4th point. Your children should not be trained to fear you. Raise children who can speak confidently, who can present ideas to you, who can express themselves to you. The 5th point is to model discipline and work ethic. Children learn from what they see than what they hear. Model what you want to see. What students themselves must start doing. This part is for every young person watching me right now. School alone will not save you. You must begin to build yourself. To learn a skill, photography, coding, writing, graphic design, tailoring, baking, video editing, learn something. Number 2 is volunteer. Volunteering builds experience and character. Number 3, build digital skills. The world has moved. Don't be left behind. Number 4 is work on your communication. Learn how to speak. Learn how to listen. Learn how to write. Number 5 is develop confidence. Start showing up, start trying, start taking simple responsibilities. Number 6 is to build a portfolio for yourself already. Show evidence of what you can do, not just your certificates, but your results. Now, the path from classroom to career. Here is what a well-prepared child looks like after school. They know what they are, they know who they are rather, they know their strength, they know how to communicate, they know how to work with others, they have digital skills, they can solve problems, they can adapt, they are emotionally intelligent, they are confident, they have a sense of purpose. With all of these qualities, even if they don't get a job immediately, they can actually create one. So graduation should not be the end. It should be a transition from school to life, from learning to application, from instruction to innovation. As we wrap up today's episode, one thing is clear. The world after school is not waiting. It is fast, it's demanding, it's competitive. But with the right preparation, our children can thrive, and it begins with the school system, the home environment, and the students' personal discipline. Let us create an education that does not only produce graduates, but produce thinkers, innovators, entrepreneurs, change makers, and purpose-driven leaders. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of EduShift. I am Priscilla Obasi. See you next week, same time, same purpose-driven energy.